how you are able to get a free godroll night watch. So the night watch is a very useful scout rifle. It's used by most players, of course. It's got a very high fire rate. It's actually extremely useful. I managed to get one myself, but not through the method I will be discussing today. So to get into the method, all you have to do is, well, I don't actually have the quest because I haven't done the new light campaign yet, but the way you can get it is via going to the tower if you haven't done this already. So let's say I myself will go, yeah, let's say over here, yeah? And you'll need to go to the quest archive, okay? So once you go in here, you access the quest archive, and you begin the new light campaign. Basically, in the new light campaign, you will gain access to a free night watch godroll. From the information I have, this is quite useful for people who are wanting to get, well, if you are a, what's it called, sorry, as I was saying, if you are a paid player, so someone who has actually bought the game, have most of the expansions, for example, you can in fact still do this. I, once again, have not done the new light campaign just yet, because I don't feel like doing it. So, let me just quickly collect some stuff. Now, I won't be doing it right now, but when you go over here, you'll see approach, and you want to go to new light and campaigns, and you want to start the new light, or, well, a Guardian Rises. Complete the mission, A Guardian Rises. Your life as a Guardian has begun. Aided by your ghost, you must escape the Cosmodrome and find a way to the last city. So this is the quest you have to do. It doesn't take that long. So yeah. This is basically all you have to do. Not that, sorry, ignore this, but I'm gonna check this out. And this will also be stuff from past seasons. I already have the chaperone, so I don't know why it's also showing that for me. So, yeah, after you do that, I believe going through the campaign will in fact award you with a night watch, scout rifle. So once again, for people who are in the late game, this is quite useful and comes very well in handy. I literally did get that just a few weeks ago, and it's been amazing before I got a good hung jury roll. It's so reliable and extremely useful once again. So yeah. So from here on, I won't actually be doing that, but I will also be showing you how you can get other, other godroll versions of the Night Watch. So what I've been finding a good way to do this is once again opening Umbral Engrams. That's a pretty obvious way, but from my experiences, I have gone other ways of doing it. So occasionally, you will be getting a random world drops, okay? So what I will be doing, let's say, going to Vanguard, well, actually not Vanguard, God, never mind. Just going into, do some activity, let's say, activity that's a while, so like strikes, or even not Gambit, just anything that takes a while to complete and gives world drops. So after I've been doing those, I will be getting world drops, and there would be a chance, a small little chance, you'll get a night watch. And with that, there is a chance you will be getting a what's it called? Yeah, just a small, tiny chance you'll get a godroll. So yeah, that's basically all the only ways you can get Nightfall. Well, Night Watch. Basically, godrolls for free. now, answering the questions on live chat. So, currency intellectual, you're saying, what's your height? I am nearly 5'8", and well, I guess you could say I'm nearly 6 foot. That's pretty cool how you saw me starting my stream just now. Well, not just now, 5 minutes ago. So yeah. Sorry for the little jittering my controls a bit, you know. Anyway, just click that. Nicer. Okay. Praying right now I got a decent roll. Yuck. That's all I'm gonna say to that, just not great.
Ready for reassignment.
But may I ask, what is a jawbreaker? Okay. May I ask how you able to lick through the jawbreaker? Eat. I'm just thinking about what to do right now. Ah, yes. Ah. Ah, yes. Nose. the dog loot. Bro, that chest plate is so thick on the back. Like, if you have like thin arm plates, so let's say like Kabir's gauntlet things. So basically there'll just be a bit over there. Just a bit. So basically, this is just the hunchback bit. Why? It's like if you had a hunchback back there. I think there was an even worse one. Just so I need to find it. Yeah. I'm confused. Anyway, there were some leg ones which were also very strange. Well, Peregrine Greaves are broken. Like, you could one-hit supers with these when they were just made. Or at least, I mean. Oh yeah, Hellfire Heart was like one of the best looking ones, I swear. It looks so good. Yeah, like, this is fine. There's not much of a lump, though. It's a really nice design as well. Oh yeah, I also was really lucky to get a ornament for this, which is kind of cool looking. It's kind of just lava though, so it's like rock with lava. So if you have something that looks like, you know, stone with the yellow on it, it looks pretty nice. I think I was speak for Eternal Warrior. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. So from this, which looks okay, it turns into this. The face, like the lips for do 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 do. Like, it doesn't even at least have like the little thingy. Well, I don't know the name of it. Yeah, I know. Oh, also, you're talking about Green Goblin? Let me show you Green Goblin in a second. Insurmountable Skullfall. This was a really cool helmet. Kills with arc melee. Yeah, it's also really useful, so. But thick on the front. That's how I like the helmet. These helmets. Let's go Mask of the Quiet One. I think I got it. No, I didn't. Never mind. But funny. Capri's Horn. I think I actually had a skin for this. No, I didn't. Anyway, Horn. Then you've got One-Eyed Mask. This thing was so overpowered. Well, it is still very overpowered. This one, ACD/O feedback fence, was like, it was really cool. It is still really awesome as well. And very nice if you're pairing it up with glowing stuff. Oh yeah, in the campaign, the Red Legion, Red War campaign, you could get like these. And I was actually really confused with what I did. One melee kills give super, well simply, well. Well, yeah, that's what they do. Oh yeah, also when Thunder Crash was released, these were overpowered for like the main melee ability. Yes. All the ones that are colored I've had, or well I have. So Aeon Safe, these were not great. They don't even display like their abilities here. Basically you get these from the Curse of Osiris campaign. And they were pretty daft unless you had like a whole team running them. Basically what they do is rapid precision hits, well, realist speed, blah blah blah. When you start a champion or defeat a boss, you're nearby fighting, well, yeah. So you get this one as well. And this one. Getting cosplay clears, your allies die. Well, it is pretty useful now after the buff, but before, back then, when they were released, they actually sucked. So now these ones, this was just double fusion grenades, I think. Yeah, double fusion grenades. And like, these are pretty good for final, if you're getting like a grenade build, because final blows to them basically, well, not completely recharges them, but gives you a bunch of energy. Home God Karas. Oh, let me tell you about these. This was so insanely overpowered when, once again, these were just released. You could stack the abilities so much. Like, you could literally one-hit bosses, like strike bosses. It is insane. Well, it was insane. It is pretty good still now, but back in its prime, it was so overpowered. And you got Ursa Furiosa, yeah. So basically, if you just blocked with the Sentinel shield for just a bit, so when this was released, right? When you would block with your Sentinel shield for a bit, like, and people would shoot it, you would gain your entire super back. It was also pretty insane. This I don't know, and this I don't know either. But from what I know, this is not a great thing, because it just makes you better when you're guarding with a sword, which is actually not great. Next, we have Crest of Alpha Leapy. I recently actually got this, and it is pretty useful if you're running like a survivability thing on Titan, which I don't think you would be. You would be running in like full power, blasting things left and right, basically invincible. This, right, basically allows you to generate more orbs from supers, and when you pop your wall, you will gain some health. Axiom Warrig, oh my goodness, this was pretty annoying. But once again, when it was just released, it was actually really useful, because back then the meta was just Sweet Business. I'll actually show you what Sweet Business is. Here it is. It was actually a really fun gun to use when it was released. It was just a mini gun, like a Gatling gun. It was very fun to use. I cannot lie about that. So now back to the armor. Yeah, that's actually more rig. I think we've already did this. Our armamentarium basically gives you more, an extra grenade charge. I really like the design of this. Yeah, no. Basically, I really like the look of this, because it kind of looks like, you know, what a regular bulletproof vest would look like, but not really at the same time. It looks pretty cool. I like the design on that. On the next page, we have Heart of the Most Light. Once again, I recently got this. So basically, using any of your abilities will, like, what's it called? Empower the next one. So if I did my barricade and threw my grenade, basically my grenade would do double damage, and it's pretty useful. Syringe Enclosure, what's it called? Basically, if you have your melee ability, and you kill someone or a thing with that melee ability, it will explode. But if you do it against, or if you finish them, it will also do the same thing. But if you do them against more tougher enemies like champions, it'll make a bigger explosion, which is pretty cool. Next, you have Curus. Oh my goodness, this thing is still overpowered. This is the thing I was making fun of the Hunchback for. But don't underestimate its looks. It is actually insane. So you have your Thunder Crash, yeah? So from 345k damage, this single thing boosts it up to 600 and something thousand damage, which actually does not sound that great, but it is amazing if you stack a million Titans with it. Line Ramparts, fun. More zoom, more height. Peacekeepers, they actually suck. They just reload your SMGs that were stowed. They're so bad. Like, bad. So, yeah. Basically allows you to, instantly ready them. And, yeah, and you move faster. Not great, unless you know how to use them. Demarches, mwah, amazing. The armor looks thick. It is a great item. I mean, leggings, right? So basically, while you're sprinting, you gain stack charge. After punching an enemy, it will chain to nearby enemies. So this is really of a powerful crucible, because if there's two people right next to each other, you sprint at them and you punch them, right? if they stick next to each other, it will basically just kill them.
Maintenance.
It's really nice. Okay, Thomas Tank Engine. Look, just train, just choo-choo train, the pain train. So basically, when you're sprinting, you get like a overshield, and if you kill an enemy or hit them with it, it will restore some of your melee ability, which is pretty good. Anti-sword's broken. Basically, when you slide, it makes like a little shield around you, which blocks anything. So it can block supers, rocket launchers, etc. Very overpowered. Peregrine Greaves, have ever done this? Phoenix Cradle. Yeah, it's pretty useful for support. Otherwise, I wouldn't really use it, but on the topic of support, it is actually quite useful if you're running support once again, because if you throw your thing down, it'll be like, you know, yes, I can get you into the game, but I won't be able to play with you in the game. Now, I will stop the video right here. If you want to see more of these types of videos where I kind of rate all the armor pieces in the game that I've gone so far and share with you my wisdom, go ahead, leave that down in the comments below. I'll be happy to be explaining most things and how I like to use them. If you once again really want another thing, if you want me to do, I can actually equip them and kind of show them off. It is very fun to use any of the exotics. So ask me in the comments below if you want to see me do any of that. Once again, I do hope you have enjoyed the video. Definitely smash the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you want to see more of these types of videos where I explain to you how to get more weapons, leave down in the comment section below. And remember the thing I told you earlier with the where I can explain all the exotics. So yeah, have a really nice evening, good night, tune in for other videos, and hit that notification bell.